Well, as Mr. Haughton said, we have worked since 2005-06 together on this, mainly on capacity building. So when I had the opportunity to take a sabbatical from my daily duties in Iceland, I thought it would be very interesting for me to come here and experience the challenges regional management is facing. There are about 17 countries, members of the CRFM. And for me to understand the dynamics, the different needs of those countries, and basically how a central office or secretariat approaches different those countries and try to harmonize and work towards common goods of all of these countries. And fisheries management is one of the key elements I've learned and challenges. There are common resources. Countries are sharing fish stocks. So one country can't take excessively from that because it will hurt the others who are using the same stocks. So how are you going to harmonize the fisheries management of these shared stocks? And Mr. Haughton, of course, can tell you more about that. But for me to be an insider in a secretariat, to experience the work that and effort that goes into has been extremely valuable. And this is what I will take home. I always say the rich people in Iceland are the fishermen.
Really?
But the poor people here are normally some people in the fisheries.
And that could be reversed, you're saying?
It can easily be reversed. But then everybody has to acknowledge the wealth that they have and in the resources and in the marine areas.
Thor is an international fisheries expert with tremendous experience globally. He has worked all over the world. And we have been very fortunate to have had his contribution over the past 5 months. Thor has been helping us in many areas. One of his main tasks here was to assist us in conducting a training needs assessment of the fisheries departments throughout the region. So that was done through a survey, but he also visited a few countries and had direct interaction with the government fisheries officials as well as stakeholder representatives. So that is one thing that he's helping us with, understanding the specific needs for training in the different countries. He has also been looking at the aquaculture industry across the region. And in fact, just last week he came back from a mission to a number of countries in the region where he met with officials and others who have an interest in aquaculture, again to assess the state of development of the aquaculture industry, the challenges, the problems, and the possibilities. He has also been looking at the data collection system and data management system and data sharing systems, and he's making specific recommendations for interventions at the regional level that hopefully we will be able to use in the coming months and years as we try to strengthen our interventions in these areas to bring about the changes that we need to move forward and realize our objectives. So those are some of the specific things he has been helping us with, but overall, Thor is quite modest. I value his input and his perspective in a number of subjects that we're dealing with because of his breadth of experience.
Right.